Alrighty there, YouTube. Today, well actually yesterday, we got a package in the mail. I'm going to show you that. We've been making all of our YouTube videos with the cell phone, and decided that wasn't working out as well as I'd like. I mean, I like the cell phone quality. I mean, it's fine. The quality of videos are fine. It's just being able to hold it and set it down in places. I've rigged up a rig and stuff like that, but this thing here I think is going to make it a lot better. We got us a camera. Let me show it to you. Okay, this here was an eBay find. What we got, I already unwrapped it. This here is just a data cable. It actually goes with the Leapsters, one of the girls' Leapsters. So, because it didn't come with one. This here is used. I've already tried it out and made sure it worked. That's the power cable to recharge the batteries. It came with two batteries. This one here. And then there's one on the camera itself. Alright, what we got was a Sony Handycam. It is a DCR, it's not really coming out very well, DCR SX44. Let's see here. It's packaged well. Turns on and works. I actually shot a little bit of video with it. From what I've read, just closed it up. From what I've read, it has 3 gigabytes of memory. Now it's recording. Just hit that little red button right there. Now it's recording. And one of the things I like about it too is one of the problems that I've had with the phone is when I'm filming myself has no light. Well, see, there's a button right there for light, so I can turn the light on and off. I don't know how well you could see that. It's glaring off. The light's on. One of the things about the Handycam you can do, and it's recording right now, so I'll upload some of this video too so you can see it, how it works. But one of the things about the Handycam is you can flip the screen around. Now I can do a selfie with the light in the low light situations. The Sony also has image stabilization, which is handy. And you'll get to see some of this video too. Like, here's my backyard. It's through the glass. So sorry, it's so dirty. The glass is dirty. See, here's all the way out. Then it's got a 2,000 times digital zoom. So you can zoom way up close. And you'll get to see some of that, of this video I'm doing with the camera too. But yeah, that's it. That's our new Sony Handycam. Bought it on eBay. Now this thing here, I bought it used, but through PayPal and eBay it's guaranteed. These things, I saw one back around Christmas time, a Sony Handycam on sale for around 150 bucks, and I thought that was a great deal. Oh, also, right here on the bottom, you can put a SD memory card in to expand the memory. It does have 3 gigabytes of internal memory, but you can expand it there, which I will be doing. And I thought $140 was a good deal on that little camera. But usually they're around $250, $300, between $200 and $300, depending on where you get it. Of course, I would be getting it from Walmart. But we found that one on eBay for $49.99, including the shipping. So I thought that was a heck of a deal. But with that, that's all we got. I'll show you some video shot from the Handycam in this video as well. So with that, until next time. Alright, I was doing my review on the Sony Handycam that I got off of eBay for 40 bucks. And I didn't like the video really of inside, so thought I'm using the Handycam right now. Whew, thought I would kind of do a little bit better review on it, and just so you can kind of see some of the video shot with it. So here we go. What we got out here is it is in the low 20s today. Most of this was freezing rain and sleet that came yesterday. I don't know how well you can see all this. A lot of ice. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open my gate or not. The meter man's supposed to come today, so I have to unlock the gate so he can get in. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to unlock it or not. Oh, look at there. I don't know how well you can see this, but this thing is covered in ice. So that's unlocked so the meter man can get in. Let's just walk down. You can see the pickup. Ice is dripping on it. The van covered in ice. I don't know if you can hear it. This right here, just so you can kind of get an idea. Right there, that's one of those gumballs. Those spiky gumballs fall out of trees. They're about 1.5 inches thick, completely buried in the ice right there. That 1.5 inches, 2 inches of ice. This is the driveway. Walk out and see the street. I know some of you, like in Colorado and stuff like that, are saying, oh man, I don't know what it's about. This is the only day, yesterday and today, that we had this whole winter of this kind of stuff. Ice falling out of the tree over there, that magnolia tree. Well, I think there might be a critter in that tree. Squirrel or something. This is the only day I'm siding right now. This is the only day we've gotten this, but I grew up in Oregon where it was not uncommon. Well, that's a good sign. I see the water kind of running there a little bit. Growing up in Oregon, it was not uncommon to see, you can see the water run, to have snow and ice. Snow is one thing. I can handle a whole bunch of snow. That box is empty. That's the front of the house. This is ice. Oh, I'm slipping aside and even walking in the yard. This ice is freaking nasty. I don't think I'll be going anywhere today. If you get out, it's kind of slushing up a little bit. Yeah, that's ice melting out of the tree. You can look up in that tree there and see, I don't know how well you can see, the ice is melting. And it is melting on the road. This is one to kind of talk about our ice we got. And downside is I think it's supposed to be cold until the end of the week, so this stuff's going to melt and refreeze and melt and refreeze over and over and over again. You got water running. All that stuff's melting off. So hopefully it'll melt off and go down the storm drains. We'll be fine. This is my street. If you look down to the end of my street, that's Covington Pike. Oh, let's see how well this thing will focus in. Covington Pike down there at the end. I'll maybe see a car or two drive by. I have seen some cars drive by and they seem to be driving by pretty fine. So I think that the main streets are probably already, from enough traffic going across them, already okay. Yeah, I see cars driving by pretty easily. So tomorrow I've got to go to work at O'Reilly's from 11 to 8. I think I'll be able to do that with no problem. Steam coming off the houses where the ice is melting. So I don't think we're going to have too big of a problem getting out and driving tomorrow. If I had to go somewhere today, the main streets seem to be pretty well okay. It's just the side streets are really bad, icy and slick. On one hand, I think, man, I'd hate to drive the van because I don't want it to get messed up. You know, that's a family car. We could actually run the lawn care business out of the van if we had to with the trailer, but wouldn't want to. So I'd rather drive the truck. But on the other side of that, the thing I've experienced about this van in the past on icy roads is it's so heavy that it tends to break up whatever's underneath it. But we might just have to put some stuff in the bed of the truck. I don't think I'll drive the van, so I don't want to risk it. But yeah, this is about the extent. We might get 1 or 2 days a year like this in Memphis, and then it melts off after a day or two, and you know, everybody freaks out. And I know those of you who get this all the time think, man, y'all got it light or easy or whatever. I don't know what everybody freaks out about. Well, the thing is, it doesn't happen here often enough for people to acclimate to it, so they don't know how to drive in it. And then companies like my mother-in-law works for Barnes & Noble. They expected her to be at work yesterday. My sister works on the administrative side of Methodist Hospital, and they didn't give her a choice yesterday. She had to go into work. So they don't know how to drive in this stuff because they don't drive in it often enough. And then next thing you know, you got a bunch of people losing control and spinning out and a bunch of craziness out there, and it's just dangerous. It's not as much me worried about me driving, it's worried about everybody else out there and what they do. And you know, if you don't know how to drive in it, it's dangerous. If you're not used to it, it's really dangerous. So with that, you get to see kind of our snowy day, our icy day. It's not really snow, it's ice. And also this is a review on the Sony Handycam what is this, a DCR SX44 eBay find, $49.99. that included shipping. So I think I'm happy with it. So with that, until next time.